As a child, I was raped, sexually assaulted, and physically tortured. It went on for 6+ years. I felt alone. I hated God, hated him. He wasn't there to help me, so I just shut down. And the way I shut down is I just decided to hate everybody. I started fighting, obviously, in elementary school. I joined the gang pretty quick when I was 12. I was just constantly getting arrested. And then the worst part is I kind of wanted to go to jail. Ended up getting stabbed in the head. And then obviously I reacted to that guy, and something really bad happened. And then now I was fighting a life case. So they took me out and they had me shackled, and all of a sudden, he's like, here, just sign this. And I was like, what is it? Oh, we're dismissing all charges. So at that point, I made the commitment to never come back to prison. I hadn't used at all for the first year I was out. Then I relapsed. My parole officer came over, he picked me up, drove me around to different drug programs until he found a drug program that I could get into. I started going to church because of my wife, and Miles did an altar call. Somehow I got onto my feet and I walked forward and I did the altar call. It was the first big decision that I made, which is just to go, I believe in Jesus Christ. I just felt like I didn't have any direction. I didn't know where I was going. And Lisa's like, hey, remember that Rock School of Ministry? And I was like, vaguely. And she's like, just watch this video, right? So I watched the video, and immediately I felt a pull to it. God's like, yep, this is where you need to be. And when I went into the school, and the first trip we took was on this mountain with nothing but you and God. And God broke through. I refused to ask people for help. I did everything on my own my whole entire life. He broke through that barrier. He broke through the barrier of me telling a story that I needed forgiveness about. It was the first time I ever asked forgiveness for anything. The Rock School of Ministry created miracle after miracle after miracle for me. God just used that school, the people in that school, to make me feel loved and welcome and not judged. My PTSD, it was horrible. I sleep peaceful nights sometimes. It's still there. My mom witnessed me as a DID, dissociative identity disorder, witnessed me change into personalities and different things. And she witnessed it with her own eyes, and it's gone. In a year period of time, all this happened. I have my own business. I have a family who loves me. I have a relationship with my wife's family that they love me to death. I have a business I give back to police officers. It's like, what in the world? All because I made the choice to sit at God's feet for a year.